Yes boys, what's going on? In today's video I'll be showing you boys some of the best young strikers you can sign in FIFA career mode. I'll be breaking this up into three categories. One category for a long term save, the second one for maybe a low tier Premier League side who you want to make into European giants, and for the last one, just the sheer trophy collecting champions such as Man City, a Chelsea, a team like that. So let's get into this video boys. Starting off with the long term categories, we have Dane Scarlett. He is currently on loan at Portsmouth from Tottenham at the age of 18, so unfortunately you won't be able to sign him in the first season due to him being at Portsmouth on loan. However, you can indeed start a Portsmouth career mode and buy him for around 850,000. Very cheap option. He is starting at 63 rated and he can grow into a very good player. Therefore, he's ideal for a very small club, such as a team in League 2, a team in League 1, etc. if you're trying to start a road to glory with them. He's starting at 64 rated, and he can grow into an 81 potential, and possibly even further with dynamic potential. It's very high pace, starting with about 80 pace in the game, which is very good for FIFA players. As we all know, FIFA players do love a fast and small striker, and Dane Scarlett is perfect. He can also play on the right wing and the left wing, as well as through the middle, and possibly even into the cam position that you can convert him. Obviously there's a lot of things you can do with him in the development program, however his finishing to start off with is pretty poor, so you're going to have to be patient with him. But overall, a very good option, and I'm telling you boys, you need to try him out. The second option I have for you boys is Matthias Tel. He is currently playing for Bayern Munich and obviously cannot get a game ahead of Choupo-Moting, who is in brilliant form in real life, and Sadio Mane, who is currently injured. You could save him and make him a world beater at your club and do a road to glory based around it. Starting at 67 rated, he can grow into an 86 rated striker, and possibly even higher due to dynamic potential. His pace and physical stats make him a very interesting and unique option. Costing around £2 million, why not give him a go? As he could cost around £2 million, why not give him a go? As he is 6 foot tall, and you could make him into the next Thierry Henry. The final option in this category is Marko Lazetic. I could be pronouncing that wrong, however, he is a 6'5" beast who plays for Serbia at international level and also AC Milan in Italy. You could make him into the next Mitrovic, or maybe even try and get him into the Serbian starting 11 ahead of Dusan Vlahovic. Bit of a stretch, but it could happen. Costing around £1 million, you can have yourself a perfect player for the hold-up target man style, giving you another option rather than the sheer pace and the typical FIFA striker. Starting at 65 overall, he can grow into an 85 rated potential, so why don't you give him a go and try and get him into one of the best in the world at your small club whilst growing into a very good team. My first player of the mid-tier is Brian Brobbey. The Ajax striker, who is currently 20 years old, has scored 11 goals this season in the Eredivisie, making him a high prospect. So why don't you sign him for a Premier League team who are in need of scoring goals, such as Southampton or maybe even Wolves? Starting at 77 rated, he'll cost you around £20 million and can grow into an 86 rated striker, making him very exciting and a very easy player to grow into the high 90s with dynamic potential. His pace and physical stats start at 81 rated, making him pretty overpowered and can easily grow into the high 90s. So why not give him a try, considering he is very, very good and quite cheap considering his stats. My second option is probably the best striker in the game. For having such a high potential at 89 rated, he is currently 17 years old, Yusufa Moukoko, who plays for Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga and is valued at around £11 million, which is a complete bargain in my opinion, as you can get him up to an 89 rated, which is completely ridiculous. He's perfectly for building the squad around, making him into a future GOAT of football. This is how good this kid could be. His agility and balance make him really fun to play with and can help you score some brilliant goals, so why don't you sign him and have possibly one of the best players in the game in your starting 11. So now moving on to the high tier strikers who you'll be using for the best clubs, the trophy collecting clubs such as City and Chelsea, Man United, you name them. We've got, as my first player, Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus. This guy is a beast and he is from Serbia as well. Some very good Serbian strikers on this list. However, he is probably one of the best young strikers you can sign in FIFA 23 career mode. He starts off at 84 rated and can grow into a 91 rated striker, which is absolutely crazy. Considering he has 85 shooting from the very start, it makes him a deadly finisher and a very good poacher in the box. Therefore, you'll have no problem scoring goals with this lad. He can also play very well in the hold-up play situation, considering he has an 88 rating in the strength category, which is just absolutely fantastic. However, the issue with him is he will cost around 78 million, which is a hell of a lot of money. So you will have to make sure that you're prepared to spend and don't blow your budget on other players in the first season. However, the positive side of this is later on you could sell him for probably around double the price. That's how good he will be, and it is also realistic that he will probably leave Juventus in the summer, considering the crisis that Juventus are in. So why not make him your transfer? So my second option of the best tier is Victor Osimhen. This guy is possibly the best striker currently in the world, with his insane form at Napoli, scoring goals in the Champions League and Serie A for fun. However, this does make him a very expensive option at around 52 million, and I imagine possibly higher as the season goes on. He is 6'1" with sheer pace, which is currently 90 rated, and that is very easy to make him go high. It's very easy to make it go higher. This makes him completely overpowered and is very easy to use with a simple long ball over the top. Starting at 83 rated, he is very easy to grow into an 89 rated striker. That is his current potential. However, using dynamic potential, you could easily get him into mid-90s. He is that good. So why don't you try the Nigerian finisher in your next career mode save? Thank you so much, boys, for watching. I really hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you smash a like and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.